Hey everyone, namaste. This is actually my second take. My first one I was talking very, very low and I couldn't even hear myself. So I'm going to do it again. Namaste everyone. Much love. Glad to hop on, and I had some questions come up on the pictures that I was posting and I want to explain it. Yay! Okay, so we've been talking a lot about seals getting opened and the gateways getting opened. So I pulled up this picture to let everyone know what Mother Gaia's chakra looks like and what her gateways look like and what is going to be happening and what you're feeling and how we're being encouraged to embrace all of this waves of energies that are coming through and flowing in all different directions, and woo, we're human body with the spirit inside of us, and everybody's trying to understand what this means. So behind me is on my TV, I hope you can see it pretty well, is the chakra system and the gate system to Mother Gaia. Hold on, I need to pull this back just a little bit so you can see it. Here we go then. Pretty much all in. Okay. Yeah, I'm an all or nothing kind of gal. Okay, so what have we been experiencing since the awakening? Okay, so if you look at this picture here, you see Mother Gaia and you see the chakra system, right? Not like ours. It's not straight up and down. Mother Earth is round and she has different systems and different points. So when we talk about a crystal grid being healed, all of these are sitting on crystal grids, different places that we mine and take out things where we depleted them, we've grown them back. But I think it's very interesting, just a first look of this, of where these chakras are and where they sit. Now you are also looking at the gateways, the gates that are being opened up. We talk about the Lion's Gate that just got opened up, and it's sitting right here, okay? This is the alpha and the beta waves that we're experiencing as far as a frequency goes. So I hopped on and I wanted to show you guys what's going to happen next, because everybody has questions, and the 8-8 porthole has opened up this one. The eclipse is going to start the first chakra wave for the bottom chakra on the United States, and these portholes are being opened up differently as the energies start to wave through. So if you look at how this flies, once we get this energy that comes down on the 28th, it's going to go down this beta wave. It'll then shoot up and down and crisscross off both of them and then start to go through the wave. We opened up the Lion Gates porthole, which was never opened up properly for about 25,000 years. It's a part of what we chose by our actions to go through in what Source will call an experiment of just absolute duality in lineal time. So those things are going to disappear as we go up into the fifth dimension. So the Lion's Gate porthole was opened, which released, now this has the dragons on them, but that is definitely true. The Dragon Gate, the Lion's Gate porthole, which is the male current and the female current, the mother and the father and the source, which is the Trinity that's coming down now. So these waves are now flowing through the earth, and they are going through the infinity circle, the 8, okay? And look what they're doing. So this was August, and if you look down, the next pieces will be this chakra will get a wave, and then we will go into gate number 9, which is in September, okay? Then we have, after that, that's going to swing up and come back down and around, and these are going to come back down and around. And in on 10/10, this one should open, and on 11/11, the 11th one will open, and in the 12th month, 12 will open, and we will go into the fact that gate number 13 will open, and it has not been opened for 25,000 years. So in order for this to all happen, it says very clearly that it will only open if the other 12 are healthy. So what are we learning about the 12 tribes? 12 tribes, the ascended masters, okay? The ascended masters and the 12, the number 12 and the DNA lines that we have. We have 12 DNA lines of ascended mastery down here, and many of them have been mixed and matched up in the human race, which is amazing. So we have we're a very talented race, and we're able to do a lot of wonderful things. But we have to be on a planet that we're taking care of it, and it's taking care of us. Now that this plasmic energy has been somewhat removed and all this work has been done, the healing of Mother Gaia is starting to happen. The chakra systems are going to be healed. All the gateways are going to open properly because they haven't been open. And what's been happening is the male energy has been opened, but the feminine energy has not. She pulled off of the whole grid for about 25,000 years, so now she's back. So what everybody is going to feel during this gateway until the eclipse is we're getting smashed in between alpha and omega, masculine and feminine. So humanity is becoming very fluid in all these ideas of what a girl is, what a guy is, what alpha is, what beta is, and it's starting to go through this process of washing and uniting. So gate number 8 is open. The eclipse is going to bring the first chakra wave for healing, and then we're going to go through the process together as humanity. And right now, everybody, we're over the 55% mark of human consciousness becoming aware of this stuff. So I'm going to flip the page here, and I posted this picture too. God, have you been able to see that? Let me pull it in a little bit. Here we go. I posted this picture too. And the reason that I posted it is because I've spent my whole life teaching people about these bottom 7, and what we are getting is coding from these other dimensions. So we're getting all these crystalline coatings. We're getting the royal blue coatings, and all of this is raising our consciousness up out of this fog that we've been under, the veil that everyone talks about, we're coming out of, okay? So in order for this to happen, we have a lot of silver and crystal and golden codes coming down from the 7th and the 6th dimension, and this is the cord that I'm talking about, peeps, okay? This is your cord that is directly ascended to source. Every living thing here has one. Mother Gaia has one. Everything has a chakra. It has an energy center for the mass of it to come around it. So the energy collects the mass, creates the body, creates the plant, creates whatever it is, the earth, the planet, whatever. Everything's an entity. So we're all learning very quickly that we're coming down, and we're smacking down, and then we're coming up, and then we're going down, and then we're coming up, and these are the waves that we're talking about, okay? So during this process, and what I've been doing is whenever I feel I'm very heavily on earth and I'm getting drugged down into it, I ask Source to pull me up my cord. Please bring me up into the 6th and 7th dimension, bask me in some of this love, and bring my energy back down. Everyone is going through this up and down phase, and now that we're feeling all of this too, we're feeling all the side to side stuff. So what's going to happen is kind of an energy tunnel is going to come up during the eclipse, and we're going to kind of feel like we're squished in it. So what we have to do is allow these 2 walls to come in and meet us in the center of our chakra system. Okay, it's going to come in, it's going to meet us in the center, and it's going to ground us. So I wanted to give a lot of information on it because I had a lot of questions. They're like, holy cow, like I just learned about my 7 and now we have more. So the one above it is the blue-white one. It's actually 8. In some drawings it's considered a 4th dimension, but this is the chakra right here that's right above ours that is, you know, what they call low 4th dimension, high 3rd dimension. So when we hit this spot, our lotus flower is wide open, and we are able to come in up and down into these other dimensional things. So this is why time is changing on you. It feels like the walls might go in and out. Like you might actually have some trippy things going on. And everyone's experiencing this all over the world, so it's not special or unique to any one of us. And we're all in different processes of it. I happen to be in the upper 4th dimension. I've been up in 5th. I can float back in town. And there's people like us that say, hey, it's coming at us too. Just ride with it. So what a lot of people are experiencing is very high highs, very low lows. Like you're really happy one minute, and the next minute you got to sit down, you got to cry. Find a place to do so. Let that shit out, because we are purging. When we go through this kind of an energy, it's like the washing machine that I keep talking about. We're being washed out. So any old pain, any old disappointment, any old loss, anything like that, you are going to be purged of it. So go ride the wave of it and let it out, folks. Men especially, they're all telling me they're holding back their tears and stuff. Dude, if you need to do it privately, go do it. Just sob and let it out. So get through your purges, ride with the flow of what's going on, and as all these gates open, realize that these were never opened for us before. And what we've been experiencing is the downside of all of that, because we didn't have full energy coming onto Gaia or for us. So heads up on that, and watch your dates, because these have all gone. So when we started the first chakra, we went into the fifth. We've already got these all wide open, and now all the gates are going to open up for us. So we've got this gate. This one's coming up in September. This one's going to come up the following month, and then we'll have gate 11 down here, and then we'll have gate 12, and then we'll have gate 13. And when that happens, we will start experiencing unity consciousness, and the systems will have fallen, and things will happen, and we are going to have an incredible experience on Earth during this time and during this whole process. So I hope that helps everyone. If you have any more questions, just go ahead and send them over to me. I'll be happy to answer anything. And if I don't know the answer, what I do is I just shut my eyes and I go straight to Source. Source drops this stuff right down my court. I'm to a point where there's no confirmations even needed. When you're speaking with angels, when you're speaking with spirit, you're always wanting to question everything and make sure that you're talking with the right things. When you are directed down this source cord, it comes in direct. You know what you need to do. So it goes into your gut feeling. People follow your gut feelings. A couple of years ago, I kind of woke up and I looked around. I'm like, oh my God, I'm being told to get rid of everything. Like everything material, like walk away from parenting, walk away from a lot of stuff, because this really needed to happen. And of course I was okay with it. It was painful, but I let it go, and I know that I'm going to see all that come to unity at the end of this. So if you're being caught, like if everything's getting ripped away from you, understand that this is part of the process of all the things that you don't need, that are not making you happy, that aren't working well within your life, are going to be taken away, whether you kind of like it or not, because you need to have the highest vibration possible for these transitions and for everything to go. And then once we lose everything and we let go of all these, we won't be participating in the systems anymore. And that's how they're going to crash and fall, and then we get to create new ones. Right now, I'm definitely only bartering. I'm bartering services, I'm bartering anything like that. So if you want to barter with me, there isn't much physical that I need or want, but I do barter a lot of energies. So if you've got some energy work or some things like that, or if there's website design, or I'm very apt with all kinds of marketing, things like that. So I am going to barter. I'm going to stay in that mode and in that bartering system mode until the systems change, or until I'm told to do something else. I've also been told to start up another nonprofit for the t-shirt sales, so that we can get people fed and actually getting some physical money in the 3D. I'm majorly manifesting the new world right now and doing my part, and all of us are doing our part, whether you're going through your awakening or you're halfway through or you're all the way through. I hope that everything that I post is helping. Remember, y'all, this is my personal Facebook page. This is my personal journey, and I'm sharing because I love you all, and I know that everyone's going through some crazy stuff right now. I went through it, and I hear you. It's not the best, but stay in your love, and everything that you don't want is going to fall away, and everything that you do want, you need to manifest out of your love space. Stay here. All of our wombs are kind of open. This like mother-father energy that's coming through, this is called the rebirth. of Earth, Mother Earth. So even men, women, everybody's kind of feeling like they're a little bloated down in their sacral chakra because these energies are getting pushed out and flown away, and you're being flushed on every level. So yeah, purging, everybody. Purging is a physical thing. Purging I've had where I've thrown up, just everything's coming out of every orifice. Feels like a flu, but it usually doesn't have a fever attached to it. That if there's an odd symptom, that's usually an awakening symptom. If it's not an odd symptom and there is a fever to it, you're probably fighting something off. Take some extra vitamin C or go see your doctor to see if there's anything that you can take for it. But I am telling everyone that we all are going through a lot of purging, and it is a physical purge. I love everyone. Stay in your love space. Thank you all for sending me all of your love. I know Melissa's going to be on later. Get on her radio show and listen to that, because I'm going to be there with you. I know that Miguel and many people, Miguel Silva, many people are going to be doing chakra activations and meditations on the 21st for the solar eclipse. Everybody get on board with that. Take the day off work. Turn this into a major holiday. This is the beginning of icky, or the beginning of good and the end of icky and duality and oh, I have to suffer to know what peace is. No, we don't. We're going to get pulled out of that, guys. We're going to know what peace is without it. And this is just going to be some big ass chunk of time of an experiment that didn't work out in universal history. It wasn't something that we're probably going to do again unless it's necessary. So much love to everyone. Follow the waves that we're all going through. We've got waves going this way. We've got walls coming in this way that are going to meet in the middle. So I know that I've watched a lot of movies where somebody gets stuck into a space where the walls are moving in and you're sitting there trying to fight it. The more you fight it, the worse it's going to be. So just say, okay, I'm going to let this close in. I'm going to let this balance. I'm going to purge whatever it is that got stuck in me or sucked for me throughout time. I'm going to let it all go. And I'm right there with you. So if you need some help purging some things, just send me a message. Let me know. I'll blast some energy at you. It's a lot easier when you have a energy person blasting it out. If you don't want to go through the process, I'm available to do that. I love everyone. Stay in your love. Thank you for sending me love, and I'll keep answering questions as long as I've got answers coming in. All right, I'll talk to you later. Mwah. Bye.